What can you do to help in order to get the maximum benefit from Records Access? Well, the first thing to remember is that this is a brand new service which has only just got off the ground, and so there may well be issues that still need resolving. So if you do come across an issue, please be patient. We're trying our utmost to ensure that this is as good a service as possible. If you come across anything positive or negative, why don't you inform me, Dr. Hannon? I'd be very pleased to hear about what's been happening, and you'll find contact details on the CD, on the DVD, and on the screen at the end of this video. If you come across any suggestions on how we can improve the whole service, then why don't you contact us? We'd really appreciate that. There's also a questionnaire on the website to help the developers, EMIS, who are the clinical system suppliers, as well as peers, Patient Access to Electronic Records. Why don't you fill out the questionnaire, and they will then be able to hear about your experience and perhaps take it forwards as they develop the service further. Most importantly, if you think this is a great idea, why don't you go and tell other people, other friends, family, colleagues, anybody else at all. Talk about it, not just at home, but perhaps when you go to the pub, or weddings or parties or anything like that. Even if it's on the other side of the country, it's something they've not heard of, or the other side of the world. Tell as many people as you can about it. This is how we're going to get more and more patients involved in this and encourage them to get Records Access and hence get the benefits that you're now enjoying. There's a website that you can also go to called www.icmcc.org, and if you click on Records Access, you'll be able to find out all sorts of useful information about Records Access and what's happening around the world. If you click on blog, you'll even be able to go to the world's first blog, where you can see what other members of the public, patients, clinicians, people in the system and system suppliers are saying about Records Access. And you can put in your views too, so that they can also consider them as they help to develop the service further. Some patients at Hadfield Medical Centre have also set up a website called www.usercare.info, and it gives further information on how patients can benefit from Records Access to improve things in their own life. And it starts from things like life and death and moves through Records Access and symptoms, examination and tests, right through to happiness and how happiness can be achieved by enabling patients to access their medical records. I think it's a wonderful website and well worth a look. If you do have problems, please get back in touch with me. I'm more than happy to deal with any emails and email you back to give you more information about how things can move forwards. And of course, if you'd rather not speak to me, there's the Local Care Record Development Board. You can get in touch with them and inform them about whatever issues you have. Nationally, there's the National Care Record Development Board that's headed up by Harry Caton, and I'm sure he'll be quite interested in any issues that you may have around Records Access. Finally, Marlene Winfield, who is the Head of Public Engagement at NHS Connecting for Health, is also very interested in your views about Records Access, and she may well also want to hear about your views. Again, you'll find contact details for all these people at the end of this video.